Before anything else, I would like to greet a pleasant day to everyone, especially to our dear CWTS instructor, Mr. Giovanni Ronia. Good day, sir. And to my fellow classmates, ladies and gentlemen, good day. By the way, I'm Jalarin Garcia Aguilar from BE Ed 1 Black 2. I'm here to discuss the four basic divisions of the Earth Charter in my own understanding. But before that, let us first define the word Earth Charter. What is Earth Charter? Earth Charter is an international declaration of fundamental values and principles considered useful by its supporters for building a just, sustainable, and peaceful global society in the 21st century. What is the main goal of Earth Charter? The mission of the Earth Charter movement is to promote the transition to sustainable ways of living and a global society founded on a shared ethical framework that includes respect and care for the community of life, ecological integrity, universal human rights, respect for diversity, economic justice, democracy, and a culture of peace. Earth Charter's four basic divisions and its 16 general principles. First division is respect and care for the community of life. Respect for ourselves guides our morals, respect for others guides our manners. Number one in first division. Respect earth and life in all its diversity. How to show respect to life and others. First, listen. Listening to what another person has to say is a basic way to respect them. Everyone wants to feel that they are being listened to. When you give another person your time and your focus and your ear, you validate them, which conveys respect. Second, affirm. When we affirm someone, we're giving evidence that they matter. Simply affirming someone virtually guarantees that you respect them. To affirm someone, you just have to notice something positive about that person and verbalize this observation. Third, serve. Life on earth is about serving others. Serving shows that we care and caring shows that we respect. Fourth, be kind. Kindness is an expression of respect. Respect for the fact that someone else is simply in need. We have all been in need, and what a relief it was when someone showed us kindness. Kindness is a tangible way of showing respect. Fifth, be polite. An act of politeness can literally change a person's day. It can even change a person's life. If you want to show respect for someone, start by being polite. Sixth, be thankful. When there is no thankfulness for something we've done or even for who we are, we feel a lack of respect. Respect doesn't always require thankfulness, but it often does. It's just another way we show respect. It's just another way we feel respected. Number two in first division. Care for the community of life with understanding, compassion, and love. The way to care for ourselves and our families, the way to sustain this and future generations of human beings is to care for life as a whole. By caring for the earth and all of life, we care for ourselves. Here are some ways to show love, care, compassion, and understanding to the community. Number one, give and take. Part of giving of your time and self is knowing that these people will be there when you need it to. Number two, digital love. Send a thoughtful text, like and love posts on social media, write kind comments, start a social media group that supports each other. Number three, cook or share a meal for a neighbor. Number four, Buy some groceries for a friend in need. Number 5. Lend a helping hand. Offer to be there when someone might need it. Number 6. Volunteer in community activities. Number 7. Support community organizations. That might be through monetary or physical donations or giving of your time. Number 8. Build a community within your community. Creating community is an act of care in and of itself. Number 9. Support local businesses. Number 3 in first division. Build democratic societies that are just, participatory, sustainable, and peaceful. Peace improves our communities and lives because it encourages us to embrace difference and support one another to the best extent possible. Here are some ways to build peace in the community. Number 1. Learn about the future of peace building. Number 2. Share better stories and promote nonviolence, inclusion, and peace. Number 3. Get inspired by young change makers. And lastly, engage some of the best reading on key justice and peace issues. Number 4 in first division. Secure Earth's bounty and beauty for present and future generations. What are the things you can do to help protect the Earth and preserve for the future generation? First is to reduce, reuse, and recycle. Cut down on what you throw away. Follow the 3 R's to conserve natural resources and landfill space. Second, volunteer. Volunteer for cleanups in your community. Third, educate others. When you further your own education, you can help others understand the importance and value of our natural resources. Fourth, conserve water. The less water you use, the less runoff and waste water that eventually end up in the ocean. Fifth, choose sustainable. Learn how to make smart choices. Sixth, shop wisely. Buy less plastic and bring a reusable shopping bag. Seventh, use long-lasting light bulbs. Energy-efficient light bulbs reduce greenhouse gas emissions. Turn off the lights when you leave the room. 8. Plant a tree. Trees provide food and oxygen. They help save energy, clean the air, and help combat climate change. 9. Don't throw chemicals into our waterways. Choose non-toxic chemicals in the home and office. 10. Bike more, drive less. Reduce usage of fuels. Second division of Earth Charter. Ecological integrity. It refers to the ability of an ecosystem to support and maintain ecological processes and a diverse community of organisms. Second division includes the protect and restore the integrity of Earth's ecological systems with special concern for biological diversity and the natural processes that sustain life. Here are ways to protect and restore biodiversity in Earth's ecological systems. First is support local farms. Regularly buying from small local farmers at stands or markets helps to keep money in the local economy and supports agricultural efforts to conserve biodiversity. Second is save the bees. Bees are important in preserving biodiversity. You can help save them by planting nectar-producing wildflowers in your backyard. Third is plant local flowers, fruits, and vegetables. It helps to preserve the biodiversity of the community and support its local ecosystem. Fourth, conserve water. Biodiversity depends on the abundance of local fresh waters. Fifth, respect local habitats. Plants growing in the parks and nature preserves near you often play an important role in preserving the local ecosystem. 6. Know the source. Check the products you buy and the companies you support to ensure that your buying habits are not contributing to destruction of habitat elsewhere. Second division also includes prevent harm as the best method of environmental protection and, when knowledge is limited, apply a precautionary approach. Here are some ways to protect the environment and precautionary measures. 1. Keep your garden or green space chemical-free. Stop using of herbicides and pesticides. 2. Don't buy single-use plastics. Bring reusable bottle in your bag next time you're going out. 3. Shop locally and organically. Buying fresh organic food is a great way to support local farmers and support nature with your food choices. 4. Reuse and recycle. Reducing the amount of stuff you consume, it's best to avoid waste. 5. Plant pollinator-friendly plants. Help butterflies, moths, and other pollinators. 6. Reduce using fuels. Walking is one of the best ways to help protect the environment. Reduce using vehicles. 7. Volunteer for a wildlife or environmental organization. There is a wide range of opportunities for people who would like to get involved, whatever your age or experience. 8. Inspire others. Encouraging others to see the value and beauty of nature and its wildlife may be the most important way to help save it. Second division also includes adopt patterns of production, consumption, and reproduction that safeguard Earth's regenerative capacities, human rights, and community well-being. Here are ways to adopt patterns of production, consumption, and reproduction in the environment. First, become more aware of resources. Start by living with a greater awareness of the resources that you use in your daily life. Pay attention to how you choose to heat, to travel, to use water, and use products that were made by manufacturing practices. Second, practice conservation. With your new awareness of how natural resources are used in your life, start practice conservation. It can be as simple as turning off the lights as you leave a room or as complex as making different choices when it comes to building your home. Third, plant trees. Trees are necessary for us to survive. They give oxygen, fruits, clean the air, provide shelter to wildlife, prevent soil erosion. A shady landscape around your home can help you to reduce the consumption of energy and keep your home cool even during summers. Fourth, conserve water. Try conserving water like take short showers, fix leaking pipes, keep the running tap closed when you brush your teeth, recycle water in your home, use water-saving appliances, collect rainwater in the rain barrel to water your lawn or your plants. 5. Try renewable energy like using solar panels. It is accelerating to access and affordable and clean electricity. 6. Change to LED light bulbs. Change your bulbs to LED light bulbs that last longer than conventional bulbs and far more efficient. 7th, cut down meat on your plate. If you want to be environment friendly, simply cut down or reduce the amount of meat you consume, and that would be a massive impact on the environment. 8. Stop food waste. Producing uneaten food is a waste of a whole host of resources such as seeds, water, energy, land, fertilizer, hours of labor, and a capital invested. It also generates greenhouse gases at every stage, including methane, when you throw them and the organic matter lands in the global dustbin. You can make a huge difference by cooking, serving, or ordering the amount that can actually be consumed and ensuring there is no waste. Ninth, change your travel habits. Driving and flying are two areas where you can make a real impact through environmental friendly practices. Choose fuel efficient travel options. Travel less and try to pick more direct routes to save on fuel. If your office is near your home, try to ride a bicycle instead of a car. Number 10, use less fossil fuel-based products. Find out what products and consumables you use that are made using fossil fuel-based products and processes and use them less or replace them in your life. 11th, buy locally grown products. It is an easy way to reduce carbon footprint. To buy locally grown products, when you shop locally instead of buying products that were shipped from far away, you are actually supporting local dairies and farms. 12th, reduce the use of harmful chemicals. The chemicals like paint, oil, ammonia, and other chemical solutions are hazardous, and when disposed of openly, it can cause pollution in the air and the water. These chemicals can seep into the groundwater. The polluted air and water can cause severe consequences to human health. Therefore, they should be disposed to a toxic waste site for safe disposal. 13th, use green cleaning products. Using more natural and organic methods is an environment friendly. Composting. Number 14. Composting is a natural process that takes remains of plants and kitchen waste and converts it into rich nutrient food for your plants that helps them grow. It reduces the amount of garbage that goes to landfills, which pollutes the air. This way, it proves safe for the environment. 15th, 3 R's. Reduce, reuse, recycle. Reduce simply means reducing what is produced and what is consumed. Reuse. Reuse items for a different purpose instead of sending them to landfills. To recycle something means that it will be transformed again into a raw material that can be shaped into a new item. It is very environmental friendly. 3 R's. 16. Choose personal hygiene items carefully. Avoid chemicals and opt for natural cleaning products. Is to keep yourself and the environment clean. 17. Buy recycled products. When you go out shopping, try to buy products from the market that are made up of recycled materials with minimal packaging. 18. Try without plastic. Taking an eco bag along with you when you go shopping, buying fruits and vegetables loose, and not buying bottled water can even make much difference. If you try, you can find alternatives. 19. Join environment groups. Pull your friends and relatives and ask them for a helping hand. 20. Stop littering. A great way to keep the environment and the surrounding clean around you is to stop people from littering on roads. Instead, educate them to put trash and garbage in dustbins or trash cans. The pile of garbage in the street hampers the beauty of the city or the environment and also pollutes the air. 21st, Protect wildlife. Human activity is leading to the extinction of endangered species and habitats. Protect places like beaches and forests that are habitats for animal life. Join hands with the local forest departments to protect animal habitats. 22nd, educate others. It is very important. It is very important to educate others about the importance of living an environmentally friendly life. The more people share an awareness of the importance of the environment, the more we can do together to conserve it. Second division also includes advance the study of ecological sustainability and promote the open exchange and wide application of the knowledge acquired. An important part of sustainability is education. Many people do not effectively use their resources because they don't know how to do so. A farmer may be using unsustainable farming practices only because they aren't educated on sustainable practices. If they are taught how to farm sustainably through crop rotation, they can continue to farm without damaging the soil quality of their fields. In the future, their descendants or generations can farm in the same way. Here are some ways to study and use the environment sustainably. First, use renewable energy such as solar and wind. Second, by recycling of metals such as iron and steel and minerals. Third, try crop rotation. And lastly, stop illegal logging. Third division of Earth Charter. Social and economic justice. Promotes fairness and equity across many aspects of society. Third division includes eradicate poverty as an ethical, social, and environmental imperative. Eradicating poverty is the greatest global challenge facing the world today and an indispensable requirement for sustainable development, particularly for developing countries. Poverty is not the problem of a person, but of the whole nation. Also, it should be dealt with on an urgent basis by the implementation of effective measures. In addition, eradication of poverty, has become necessary for the sustainable and inclusive growth of people, society, country, and economy. In order to end poverty, rich countries should cooperate with each other and help poor countries. We should help one another. Third division includes ensure that economic activities and institutions at all levels promote human development in an equitable and sustainable manner. It's about giving everyone an equal chance to make the most of their life and abilities. It is also the concept that no one should be denied opportunities in life because of how they were born, where they came from, and what they believe, or whether they are disabled. Third division includes affirm gender equality and equity as prerequisites to sustainable development and ensure universal access to education, healthcare, and economic opportunity. Violence against women and girls is prevented by gender equality. It's necessary for a healthy economy. Women and men are treated equally in societies that emphasize equality. Equal rights for men and women are a fundamental human right. Both men and women have the right to get educated, get healthy, and the right to work and have the opportunity in the economy. Third division includes Uphold the right of all, without discrimination, to a natural and social environment supportive of human dignity, bodily health, and spiritual well-being, with special attention to the rights of indigenous people and minorities. Without regard to race, color, sex, language, religion, political or other opinions, national or social origin, property, birth, or other position, every human being is entitled to all rights and freedoms. In all stages of a social protection program, the values of equality and non-discrimination must be upheld. I believe that all people are and should be treated equally without discrimination. If there was no discrimination, it could solve it could solve small problems. The fourth division of Earth Charter is democracy, nonviolence, and peace. It is about us looking out for each other and not finding reasons to dislike each other. Fourth division includes strengthen democratic institutions at all levels and provide transparency and accountability in governance, inclusive participation in decision-making, and access to justice. Transparency and accountability are essential for a contemporary economy's efficient operation and the promotion of social well-being. Transparency guarantees that information is available to assess the work of the authorities and defend against any potential abuse of power. Transparency, in this sense, aids accountability, which means that authorities can be held accountable for their acts. Everyone has the right to participate in decision making and the right to evaluate procedures in order to appeal public decisions, access to justice. Fourth division includes integrate into formal education and lifelong learning the knowledge, values, and skills needed for a sustainable way of life. It not only improves a person's competitiveness and employability, but it also improves social inclusion, active citizenship, and personal growth. The acquisition of the knowledge, skills, understanding, beliefs, and actions required to create a sustainable world that protects and conserves the environment, promotes social fairness, and supports economic sustainability. Fourth division also includes treat all living beings with respect and consideration. Receiving respect from others is essential because it allows us to feel secure and express ourselves. Growing up and being respected by important persons in our lives teaches us how to respect others. In your interactions, respect fosters feelings of trust, safety, and well-being. Consider not only yourself, your needs, your wants, and what you personally can gain from a circumstance, but also the needs and wants of others. To think about others is to be moral and fair. To think about others is to think about more than yourself and to be a selfless person. To think about others, you must put yourself in their shoes and analyze how they would feel in a scenario and determine how your actions will influence them. Lastly, the fourth division includes promote a culture of tolerance, nonviolence, and peace. Foster information, abilities, and attitudes that will aid people in preventing conflict, peacefully resolving conflicts, and creating social conditions conducive to peace. Nonviolence and social fairness are important values in peace education. We should respect for all human rights, participate, communicate, and access the free flow of information and knowledge about the promotion of peace. And that would be all. Thank you for watching. Stay safe and God bless.